Orale, this channel is filled with weed stuff. If you're not 18, you need to kick rocks, fool. Everyone else, what's up, fool? Let's get high, homie.
Hello!
What do you guys do with your seedlings? Do you start them in solo cups? Do you start them in bud cups? Let's bring on the boys and talk about it.
I'm using solo cups, boys. What's going on? How you doing?
These little pods.
And welcome to the Seed to Harvest Podcast, where you
returns to
go with
Germany.
the show.
You almost forgot the tagline, bud.
Right? Forgot about it. Where you grow with the show. Welcome,
We got
guys.
a really good show today. We got a friend of mine on. I don't know if you know. This, but me and him are friends. He knows L too a little bit, but
A little bit. I've met the guy once or twice. He's kind of responsible for me showing my face on the internet, so I always give him props for that. You know.
Well, without further ado, let's bring him on.
let's go.
How's it going, everybody? How you doing today? Hopefully everybody's having a
Good,
great
good.
fucking day.
Doing good, man. Doing good. I'm glad to have you on. This is Sly, aka Loco, the host of, as you can see behind him, Can of Convos here on YouTube. He was doing it on Instagram, but as we all know how Instagram works, you get kind of fed up with their stuff. So you got to mosey on over here.
I move on.
Yep.
Go where the people are, right?
I know it. It's insane. And then, you try and have people on and you just can't connect with them. They can't hear you. They can't get on with you. Or it's
What'd you say? What? Huh?
Yeah. The crazy thing was, there for a long time, I was doing perfect, man. Everything was going good. It was connecting. Like, there was none of that shit where it would connect and there'd be black screen and you wouldn't be able to see the other person, but they'd be there. And you guys know all that shit, right? That was happening. Okay. So everything was going good. And then I had Rob from CLTV on, and I inherited his haters. And so that's when inheriting Rob's haters is the beginning of all that shit. I feel like, because Rob doesn't mince words. He tell you how the fuck it is, and so
100%.
And so you're gonna get a bunch of haters for that shit. And sure enough, man, his haters are strong. They are strong with that one. Damn.
Wow.
So yeah, after I started getting flagged and all that shit with him, then the live started messing up. Wasn't able to connect with people, and I was just like, man, you know what? I'm done with this. Done with it.
Yeah.
I think I saw you guys move to YouTube, and I was like, well, then shit, man, that's where everybody's going. I got to do it off of YouTube. And so I just took all my old, my past interviews, and I just uploaded them.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what you have to do. And then I know that you took my suggestion of doing the premieres and then jumping in the live and having people in the live chats kind of talking during the premiere, because I feel like that helps with engagement, gets more people interested.
When you said that, I was like, oh man, he's so right. He is so right. I'm going to try it. And sure enough, from then it's been a lot more engagement. People are coming in, everybody, because that's the engagement that we had going on with Instagram when we were live, because I had hella people coming in. And
like we got the live chat over here. There's a bunch of people in here going on.
What up, bro? Kicks a butt.
When you don't do it live, the trick is to set it up as a premiere, leave it up for a while so people see it on there, and then when it comes live, you jump in there and you start typing, and people see you're in there communicating with them, and then I think you're more excited to participate.
A notification, hopefully ahead of time, that you got.
Yeah. If you leave it up for a day or two, then they can notify themselves. Hit that bell,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch my my date of recording. Like I'm gonna have to do it earlier in the week. That way I can have it up and premiered for longer. That way people could see it, hit the button, because I usually
it'll give them more time to hit the notification and get notified. If it sends them the notification in time.
If it does at all,
Sometimes
right?
you get it at the end of the show, you get it in the middle of the show, you're like, dude, come on. So
Let's see if
I
got a notification for our show right now.
Oh, you did?
Yes,
Let me see. It looks like I did too.
When we were doing the Instagram live, we were just doing it straight on Instagram, and none of that stuff was recorded. It's there. We did it live, and then it's just gone. So we couldn't.
You had to post it immediately after with no editing or anything.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Find them in archives, I think, but I'm not sure.
Right, but we said, you know what? As ugly as it was when we first started YouTube, man, we just decided we were going to go for it, and we
just
did.
Keep doing it. Just keep doing it. We sucked and shit, but you know what? We got better. It's just it comes with more practice and more time getting comfortable with talking into the camera to people.
Yeah, because I could see like
talking to my friends and shit rather than, oh my god, it's these people that I don't really know, but it's like, no, these are our people, man. They're here every week with us. So
you're just other people.
You're with friends.
That's the way I thought about it when I talked to you, Ella, when I was like, hey man, you need to get up on here, bro, because you've been supporting from the back this whole fucking time. I mean, come on, what the hell? We're just all homies. Get up here and let's just talk. Because for everybody who knows, if you've been on my show, it's just homies. We're just grown talking to each other.
Just talking about. I mean, you talk about the plant and whatnot, but it's not always the plant. You also talk about.
It's not always. One thing that I like to do is I like to get into people's stories, and I want to hear about them. Let's hear about you. How did you get into it? What are some things that influenced you? Because this life that we live, man, there's a lot of fucking experiences in this shit. And everybody's got a story, and so everybody's got a good story that we could knock out, because we're usually on here for an hour, right? So just throw a good story on there, knock about 10-15 minutes off, boom, give me another one, there you go. So for anybody out there who wanted to try this, get out there and just do it. It's cool.
Where were you getting your ideas for people to interview, people to talk to?
I look on Instagram. So I'll be on Instagram and all the people who follow me from there. And like lately with the businesses came with going to MJ BizCon. When I met the people at the, when I was MJ BizCon, I was able to network, guys. That's what I suggest. If you're in the, like Colorado Chris here was talking about how that's the top, that's the top one. So if you're going to be there, you might as well take advantage and make connections.
Make some connections and meet some people.
Yes. So that's what I did. After huge shout out from the Stash crew. Love those fucking guys, man. Those guys are the shit. They got me in. So once they got me in, and I was like, all right, guys, we blazed, we kicked it. But then I was like, all right, dude, I'm only here for a day, so I have to take this opportunity and get out there. And nice. We met. Nice.
Oh, look at that. Solid boy.
See?
Nice.
There you go. So I was like, all right, after we were blazing, I'm like, you guys, I got to go to network. I'm so sorry to leave you guys. Thank you so much. And they're like, go for it, man. Go have a good time. I'm like, thanks, bro. And I went, boom, networking. Every single booth I went to and got a card and hooked up with people and was like, do you want to show your product off? You can come to my show. And it just like was amazing. And it felt so right. It's one of those things where you're doing it and you just feel like this is your calling. Like you're supposed to be here to connect with people. Like,
we're a lot of them excited to have you come up and offer to be on the show and go on and show off that stuff. Yeah.
Yes, a lot of them were like, well, there was some of them that were like, well, we need to get a hold of our marketing manager, because they're just people, And so I'm like, cool, just give me the card for your upper people, and I'll email them. And sure enough, I did that, and it worked very well.
Yeah.
So, one that was very excited was Lance from Grove Bags.
Oh yeah.
Because I walked up on him too, just networking, came, shook his hand. How you doing? My name's Sly. I have a podcast. I really love to have you on. And we sat there and we talked about the bags for a little bit. And he's like, here's the card. And he's like, I really like that you're spreading the word, And he's like, hell yeah, I'm down to come on. So I was like, hell fucking yeah. Wrote him an email, kept in touch. Boom, we made it happen.
Yeah, Lance, cool cat, sent stuff to us for, that I support what you guys do and stuff like that too. So we got some stuff to give away. Cool cats.
Hell yeah.
I do believe I still have a giveaway bag, so I'll have to run that in the near future.
Well, you guys,
I do also have to do some giveaways. I have to do start some giveaways because I have a lot of shit and like a lot of stuff that could be given away. But when it comes to giveaways, man, there's a lot of stuff you got to do, man. You got to have the you got to promote.
And you don't want to do giveaways so much that all you get is people coming in for giveaways all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like AC Infinity's channel is getting to be like that sometimes. People go in there and go, "What? Did I get giveaway?" And it's like, dude, seriously, that's all you're here for? Like, fuck, come on.
Well, and then I mean, you gotta say on the flip side, if you're giving away things, of course somebody's gonna expect to get something back. You know, if you never do give away,
that's what attracted them in the first place. So if that's what you're advertising to get your people in, that's what they expect.
They're gonna want another giveaway.
Yeah,
I mean, that's why, like when I do my giveaways on the Friday nights, I don't really advertise ahead of time. I say I might give. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, hey, come tune in this Friday for a giveaway, blah blah blah. Because hell, if I don't feel like doing it, I ain't gonna fucking do it.
Yeah. I don't really promote. I mean, I'll mention. Yeah, I think we've got a giveaway coming up, but I don't like promote the whole. Hey, come join us. We're giving away this. We're giving away that.
Yeah,
because then I feel like you get all those giveaway chasers
people for giveaways,
and then you see it on fucking Facebook Marketplace for sale the next day.
Bastards.
Yeah.
And one thing also was over there at MJ BizCon, they also did that too, because every time you went to a booth, they'd be like, "Hey, are you like here to network or are you just here for free shit?" You know?
Oh
they said that a couple times, and I was like, oh, you know, like, of course I'm gonna take the free stuff.
Yeah, I'm here for both, sir.
I do have a podcast. I do have a podcast, so you know,
I like
we're still here to do business. So the people, when they found out that you have a podcast and you're there to do business, they were way more receptive to you.
Yeah,
so they were just like, you know, with open arms. They're like, "Oh yeah, man, come on. I got a lot of extra stuff." Hence this cup, this Stanley Cup. It's a General Hydroponics.
Damn, it's a Stanley.
Wow. General Hydroponics, beautiful cup that they gave me when I went up to the booth.
Yeah.
And I was talking to them about the podcast. I said, "Yo, I got a podcast. I'd love to have you guys on. I've used your products." And they were like, "Oh, hell yeah." And then like I got moved over here to talk to the heads. And then we were talking to the heads for like, an hour. We were there for about an hour, man. They hooked me up with that Stanley Cup and a speaker, all, you know, just embroidered up. It was so cool. Cool.
I've noticed that going to events and stuff like that, and you're like, "Hey, I'm a podcaster. This is what we do. We show product. We talk about stuff." And they're like, "Okay, let's talk over here." And then they're like, "Oh, the free stuff. The guys are over there." I've got to meet a lot of cool people. You know, Chad Westport, a lot of those guys, all the guys from the DGC. It's really, really fun when you're just like, hey, we're not just a smoker and a grower, you know, we're getting that information out there as podcasters.
Yeah.
Yes. And people love that, man, because, you know, that's what we're here for. We're here to spread the word and get this destigmatized. Try to say it.
Dude, the stigma. So like, it's still
the
there.
It's mad there. Rue, I feel so sorry for your brother down where you got to stay. Like, not in that way, but like, in the laws are trash, man. Like, how the hell are we over here? We're actually making money. We're chilling. We're blazing. You know, we don't have anything to worry about. But there are people still out here in the United States who have to worry about getting their doors kicked in, about people coming in robbing them and shit because it's such a commodity, because it's illegal. As soon as it's legal, ain't nobody kicking no damn doors down for no fucking weed anymore, especially when you can get it at the store.
Yeah. When's the last time someone kicked down your door for tomatoes? You know what I mean? That you're growing.
Right? Something that they can grow on their own. Yeah, no, it doesn't fucking happen, dude. It doesn't happen. And anybody out there who tries to, you know, say that it does like still make the black market go, no. Stop it. I mean, there is a black market because people don't want to go to the dispensary for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
But actually, I see why. Now, I wanted to bring this topic up. The weed here in Washington is nothing compared to California. Like, the California bud in the dispensaries, pre-rolls are fire. It is fire everywhere I went. I went all the way down to Anaheim. So I drove all the way down to Anaheim.
Oh, that's where I used to work.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yep.
So from Washington to Oregon. We pick up some pre-rolls in Oregon, of course.
Yeah.
And then you drive into California, and right across that fucking border, man, everything changes. The fucking pre-rolls are fire. The weed is fire. They got infused Pabst Blue Ribbon, non-alcoholic.
I've seen those. Yeah, the
THC
dispensary that's close to us is actually in California, so it's they have all that the Pabst Blue Ribbon. I'm like, what the fuck? Pabst is dipping their toes in this shit now.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, Pabst. Like I first fell in love with Pabst when I was an alcoholic back in the day. You know,
Right.
So to see it again, it just blew my fucking mind. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, I have to get it. So I got it, and it was infused
Does
with
it have alcohol in it?
No,
No.
Or is it
no alcohol.
just cannabis? Okay.
Just cannabis, no alcohol.
Yeah.
And it's a seltzer though. It's a seltzer, so it
Yeah.
kinda feels
It's like the
alcohol,
White Claw type shit.
Yeah, like a White Claw or something like that, right? So you feel like you're still in the party, you're still included, you know, you're still there, but you're getting buzzed off of your weed. You know, you don't have this fucking alcohol that everybody else is. You got your butt, which the one that I got was infused with THCV. And everybody's like, what the fuck is THCV, right? I had to look it up too. Turns out THCV is the new cannabinoid that we are trying to extract out of certain plants to make it to where you don't get the munchies. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a suppressant, appetite suppressant or something.
Appetite suppressant. So this is one thing, because there's a lot of diabetics out there that can't smoke weed because they get the fucking munchies and they want to eat.
and they want to eat fucking all kinds of shit.
Oh man, hey, and as a matter of fact, I'm dealing with that right now. I am dealing with that because I'm trying not to fucking stuff my face because I'm eating these edibles that are 100 milligram edibles.
Dude, that's what gets me. Once I start eating edibles, man, I get the munchies like nobody's business, dude. Like I will wake up in the middle of the night and I have to eat something. Like I'm still
still hungry. Yeah,
eat something.
I need to eat more edibles.
Yes, you do. But watch out, because also edibles affect people different. It's all depends on your liver and how your liver can process fats.
What was the milligrams in the Pabst drink?
That was I think 100 milligram.
Not bad.
It might have been. This is a big difference.
Yeah.
It was either 100 or 20. I think it might have been 100.
That is a big difference.
You better be careful.
That's a
on
big
the
fucking
six-pack, right? Don't drink it like beer because you'll get trapped.
No, I only had one. And
it's probably closer to 20 because they probably want you to consume more. You know, so I'd see if it's already 100 milligrams, you're only drinking like one or two of them.
Yeah, you finish that one. You
drink 4 of them, you're hitting the 80 mark. You know what I'm saying? That's probably where they want you. But they probably come in like different strengths too, just like all the gummies. You know what I'm saying? Gummies come in different strengths.
Yes, they do. I just confirmed with my wife. It was 100. So
100.
Oh, it was. Oh shit!
Hey,
hitting it hard.
Hey man, I've been hitting hard fucking edibles lately, and so this is one thing I got to be careful too, because my tolerance is going up. My tolerance is going up like crazy. So now I can't just smoke a OG Chem joint. It doesn't do anything to me.
Right.
So I need a high indica so that I can get a little high. You know.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I eat my edibles and I go outside to burn. So by the time I'm done burning, I'm nice and stoned. And then as soon as that joint's kind of wearing off, the edibles are coming in. Take this advice. I'm telling you right now, do it. It's great. It's all about time, exactly. Right. All about timing. You'll never come down. Just stay up.
We get the Tropicana lemonade, and it's 500 milligrams in the lemonade, and you could end up drinking that whole thing and just be like, "Oops!" And it tastes dead.
That's the thing that we need to watch out for. Is these drinks are delicious, and you don't like this is gonna fuck you up that much because you're like, "Oh man, this."
I need one of those lemonades, Chris. Holy shit, 500 million. That's about what I would need. I'd be like, all right, I'm good. Fuck.
Yeah,
I had to stop taking the RSO because I had to take the whole tube, and then I'm like, I don't even feel shit, So I got more tonight. I haven't taken it in probably a month or two, and I'm gonna take a little bit tonight and see if my tolerance has gone down.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sometimes you need to do that, dude.
I had to, dude. I was like, dude, I'm fucking using all this RSO and it ain't doing shit for me. I'm like, I gotta take a break for a while.
Yeah.
We made a liquid from Everclear. We extracted with Everclear, and it's like a tincture just sitting in a jar right now. A couple drops of that. Not only is it fire under your tongue, dude, it gets you loopy. I don't know if you've had enough THC where it feels like the room's spinning, so you need to put your leg down. when you're on the bed or something, you know.
I have a while, probably a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Speaking of the high edibles, my wife accidentally gave me a 750 milligram when we were in Disneyland, and so yeah, I was like,
nice.
I was like, oh shit, it started kicking in. I was like, bro.
Have you ever been scared in Disneyland? Yes, yes, I have.
Yeah. I was scared for a minute, and then I was like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Yeah, you gotta talk yourself down. It's okay.
You gotta talk yourself.
You've been here before. You made it through. You'll make it again. It's all good, buddy. You're gonna make it.
Alicia, what's up? Yeah, man. You gotta tell yourself, don't panic. It's organic. Don't panic. It's organic.
So how'd that work out for you? That Disneyland that day like that?
That trip was absolutely amazing. I had a great time with the family. It was just great. We walked a bunch. Went to the Star Wars ride, the Cars ride, the Star Wars ride, guys. If you ever go to the Star Wars one. It's a long fucking way. We went early in the morning. It was like an hour and a half wait, but usually it's like 2 hours, 3 hours for wait. So, but it's for a reason.
Is that the one where you sit in the seat and it's got the big screen in front of you and it's like you're in the spaceship?
No, it's not like a screen. Rise of the Resistance. So you're sitting there. Kylo Ren yells at you. They take you. You're a prisoner of theirs, and then they're getting you out of there. So the ride goes from not just the big screen; it goes all the way over here to the side. They got the big cannons.
Okay.
You know, I did the one in California. I mean, in Florida. I don't know if you went to California. The one in Florida, it has two different ways. Like it has two different options. Like you'll do one where like the Kylo Ren comes out and he like grabs you and throws you across the room or something, and then there's another one where like something totally comes in, like he comes in, but it's like the door blows up and it like
that's what happened.
Totally different, yeah.
So you can have a different experience.
Yeah, there's
every time. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Fucking dope, dude. I'm telling you.
The one I went to was California, but it was so long ago I don't remember. But it's got to be the same one. Maybe they just redid it. It was.
Oh no, they re-upped this shit.
Well, the Rise of Resistance is brand new. They've had the other one where you were just like in a shuttle or something and you flew around.
That's the one that I think I went on. It's like a shuttle type thing, and then the seats move and shit and lean forward and fucking. You're like zooming through the galaxy or whatnot. Yeah. It was cool, but the fucking 2.5 hour line beforehand was not.
Right? And that's what I'm saying, man.
Ridiculous.
The lines almost ruin the whole fucking thing. Like,
I can't stand them, but it's something you just have to deal with. So you have to go in there going, all right, just get ready for some lines.
Yeah.
It's going to be there. You know, if you don't want to pay for that fast pass, you're going to have to deal with those lines.
Yeah, and even the fast pass is some bullshit too.
It's
very popular.
It's worth getting the fast pass. Once it starts getting late enough, your fast pass, you're waiting there 30, 40 minutes at least. You know what I'm saying? Ain't super fast.
Yeah, everybody starts getting the fast pass, and then the line is just long.
You're not passing fast. It's just a pass.
The one thing that I cannot stand though about the lines, where I was bitching the whole time about this, but like. You were walking in a line and you're like, oh man, I could see where it ends, right? And then they cut you around.
Yeah,
around the house. Around that house, off to the one, around that
it's like the longest path.
Another fucking house, and around that one, and then you get to the real line. Where the fucking fast
is
in front of you.
You look back and forth a couple times and you go straight up. You're like, oh, hell, I see it right there. And then they're like, oh, turn left. And you're like, oh, hell, it's a maze.
Yeah, like the Indiana, I think it's Indiana Jones. You're going up through trees and shit and down into caves. And you're like, holy fuck, man, what the hell? Just for a line? Like,
so you don't kill people when you're standing in line, dude. You got to have
They are giving you more stuff to look at while you're in line.
Yeah, it's true.
They know that now they're like putting statue stuff you can like take pictures next to. So that is something. I think the one in the Space Mountain, they actually have like video games, a couple along. It's like old video games, but you can actually play like little games.
Yeah, you can actually do stuff. Keep the kids occupied while they're waiting, because the kids are like, come on, what the hell's taking so long?
I'm next, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll be waiting on you.
So we did that. We lost the kid. We found the kid.
Oh shit!
It It was a crazy day. But those guys were on it like that. They found that kid. They found my nephew quick status.
Nice.
And so I give them
Good.
props because, it's not good for business to be losing kids. So of course they're
No,
going to be
100%.
code red.
That's the last thing they want.
That's very bad for business.
Very bad. That's gonna fuck up all your business if that happens.
Right.
So we got a hold of him. They got us. Took about 10 minutes. Boom, found him. All right, boom, reunited. Let's go on about our business. Now we went. We're going. Last day, right? Me and my wife, she's like, I want to go on this ride. I'm like, all right, baby, let's go. So we go on this ride, and it's like, warning, you're gonna get wet. Warning, you're gonna get wet. And I was like, is it
that bad?
Maybe it's not that bad. So we go walking up, and there's fucking people with the raincoats on, and some other people, and I'm like, hey, tap somebody, hey, is it really that bad? They're like, the people behind me, the drunk asshole behind me is like, he didn't know it's that bad. Being a fucking being a fool back there. And I'm like, bro, I was like, hey, fuck it, right? So he was getting on my nerves, but I'm like, okay, let's go. So we keep going, and then it's like shit's about to go down. Like you're getting up there in the line, and the kids that pop up in the old in the ride, like little girls just shivering, all wet.
No.
I was like, oh shit, and we're already past beyond the point of no
return.
Right.
Hey, look at my wife. She puts on everything. She's like, fuck it, we have to, let's go. So, boom, let's go. Get on, and we're in that bitch. And of course, she's up first one. I'm second one. Wow. And laughter guy's back here with his chick, right? We go. Absolutely. First thing that happens, boom, and the water just goes all the way up. Fucking drenches from head to toe. All my hat, everything, all our stuff. And we're just like, hey, fuck it. At that time, you gotta
embrace it, man.
You gotta roll with the punches, right?
I just started busting out laughing and enjoyed the whole fucking ride. It was great.
That's great. That's an awesome story. You want to talk shop? You want to talk shop? Talk grow, man?
Mm-hmm. Yes, actually, let's talk about the grow that I have going on right now. For anybody, if you guys are on Instagram, you come check me out. You have seen that I'm probably dealing with spider mites.
Oh no!
Yeah. He wanted to talk to you about this.
So I think it's spider mites. If anybody out there, let me know. But I haven't seen any evidence of them yet, besides the spots on the plant.
No webbing or nothing.
I haven't seen any webbing. No webbing yet. So
go hit up his page, man. Help him out. You know what I'm saying? Go try to help him out.
Yeah, I'm 90% sure it's spider mites, but if not, it could just be a deficiency or a pH balance thing, probably Septora, something like that that's going on with the plants. I hope that and they're in week. I veg for a long time, so I think they're in week 4 or 5 of veg, which for me that's very early. Like I'd let it go almost 10 weeks in veg. I like to get them nice and big, nice and healthy, transplant them from a 1 gallon to a 3 gallon, from a 3 gallon to a 5 gallon, and then that's their flowering gallon. I'll send them into flower after I transfer them into a 5 gallon pot. And re-amend the soil, get it all nice and good, put all that shit in. And then I'll send them into flower, right? But in that time, I am training like crazy. I'm bending over. If anybody on the Instagram, if you guys seen one of my posts, I broke the little membrane of the stem.
Right.
Snap that over and then just, what up? What's up, bud? Crop it and then bend it over, super crop it. This run though, I wanted to try the umbrella trellis. Now, God, I can't remember his name. I'm blanking on his name. Josh. There it is. Josh had sent one over a long time ago. So I was just missing one of the pieces. He sent over the other piece. So now I have the complete, trellis. And I was thinking about doing that. But the only problem is right there is I have a bunch of plants. I got 12 plants. And I usually do 3 plants per tent because that's how big my plants get. They get really fucking big. So I need some room for me, to be able to get in, And I'm thinking the umbrella trellis would be very nice addition to the way that I grow because then I'll be able to, take it out of the tent, keep her trellised, move her back, boom, put her back in. But even that's a lot of shit to do. So that's what I'm going on.
Do you find that you have more issues with pests or deficiencies when you're vegging for that long?
Sometimes no. Just recently, I'm starting to deal with pests and stuff like that.
Right.
Before, in my younger, like couple of years ago when I was growing, I had no problems. I was growing perfect. Everything was going good. I'd grow them out longer. I wouldn't even get no herms. My plants wouldn't herm anything. I just get fat nugs and it'd be beautiful. Everything was going good.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, I have been taking on clones from other people, which I probably shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done. But I have faith. So I was like, maybe not that. It could be my spot. It could be I'm still affected. Because I did use some old soil that was sitting out that wasn't infected, though. It wasn't infected. That's why I'm like, I don't know.
So you got a pretty good list of things to go through, apparently. Sounds
yes.
like yeah.
I mean, come on, man. It could be a lot of things. It could be laziness. It could be too much shit. Because I've had a lot of things.
I think it was Mary asked, what were you feeding them? What nutrients or something like that?
I have a Gaia Green organic nutrients in the amended soil. Soil
Mary. Or no, she was just talking to somebody else. Never mind.
Okay.
Talking about the chat.
Mo and I just had to get rid of the grease gun from Atlas Seed Company. It was just an auto, and it got unhappy. And after 45 days of it not starting to bulk or anything else, and curling leaves, yellow serrated leaves, it was just nope. We're going to get rid of it. So when we cut it down, we felt the stem, and there wasn't water movement. I mean, that stem was dry in the middle. So we weren't sure what to do, but we just got tired of trying to nurse this thing. I didn't want to change nutrients. We slowed down on the water, and it just never got happy. And that sometimes you just have to call it quits.
God, man, it ran through my mind yesterday. It really did. Like, I should probably just call it quits. Kill it all, sanitize everything, get new soil. I was gonna go with ProMix. Saw your hat there. I met the ProMix team at MJ BizCon, so I wanted to go ProMix way. But I should just cut everything, start over, go pick up some clones from somewhere else because California's just right there.
Right.
Watch out, everybody. But I could just go get some clones from somewhere and start over. Or I pop all these seeds that I have. I do have a lot of seeds. For everybody out there who doesn't know, I'm an affiliate of seedsman.com. Make sure to go try it. Put it. Bam, 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 bam. Get some money. Also, I need to put my link up there with my code. That way you guys can just hit the link. That way people can see that.
Send me that link and I'll put it in the description on this podcast too. So because I've got your Instagram and the YouTube link in there, so I can put the Seedsman affiliation.
Okay, sick. Also, so I have all those seeds that I could be popping. Right now, I have the Chilla OG by Mr. Grow It. I have OG Chem, OG Kush from Seedsman, and the Papaya Skittles from Seedsman.
Papaya Skittles. I think that's the one I saw Luke running.
Yes, I think Luke and Pitches 420.
Yeah. Looks good.
One of the other things you could do is you could clone. I mean, you're in veg?
Yes, and that's what I was thinking.
You could take a clone off of all of them. You can isolate them, put them in quarantine. You've got something small enough to work with that you could do a dip and, a little drench in your solo cup or however you run it. And you could save those genetics. I mean, that Mr. Grow It cut, you don't want to lose that. Yeah. Everybody's after that. You know what I mean?
I know. I would love to get my hands on some of that.
Or if you don't mind losing the rest of them, and that's the one that you go for, take a couple clones, keep them separate, and try to figure it out.
Try and rescue them.
I love that, Chris. I love that you just thought of that because that's what I was thinking today. I was like, why can't I just take a clone off of this and isolate it and, make sure that it's clean, all that, and then redo this shit. So I think that's what I might do.
New mix and all that stuff and sanitize the crap out of the grow space. And you just, at least you wouldn't be back that far losing all the genetics, But
yeah, I still have a bunch of seeds though. I still have a bunch of the Seedman seeds. I'm loaded, stocked up on those. That Mr. Grow It, that's that one. I don't have a lot of that.
Yeah.
Because
I
that's
missed the beginning of the
that you have. Sorry, that's the chill out OG from Mr. Grow It. Yeah, don't lose that.
Yeah, I missed the beginning of the conversation. Did you? What's going on with your garden? Did you figure out what it was?
Spider mites. What you want to talk about?
Yeah. Gotcha. But okay, I saw your post and I wanted to ask you about it. So.
Yeah, I think it's spider mites, brother. I really hope it's not. Hopefully it's just some Septora. Well, I mean, not hopefully, but I just don't want fucking spider mites again. That shit was not fucking cool.
Yeah, you've had to deal with those before too.
I've had to deal with them in the past. At one time, I was all the way in flower, and I just came into the tent and saw my flowers wrapped,
covered. Yeah.
That broke my heart.
I just had to deal with them too. I didn't get to the point where they were all over the flowers. My leaves were just all dying and had this weird pattern on them. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And sure enough, there's little fuckers on the bottom. So I tried spraying and I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to start over. Fuck it.
Yeah. Optic foliar makes good stuff for spider mites and all that stuff. It's
Optic foliar, you said?
Yeah, Optic foliar has got the stuff, and it's an alternate. You alternate some stuff, so you got mites and all that other crap that you can take care of too.
Yeah.
Pretty aggressive. They do have stuff that you can spray after flower, which I don't recommend spraying after flower. You just have to get used to being able to pull stuff at no matter what stage it is. It's easy to kill seedlings off. You're like, no, I'm not going to take that one, or whatever.
Yeah, but the further along you are, the harder it is. The more.
Yeah, because it's like you've got so much time into it, and you're like,
flower. You're just like, okay, no. But if you have to sanitize the crap out of it. Keep them separate.
And have y'all heard that you want to alternate for your pest management, so you don't, they don't, right? You want to keep doing the same thing over and over again. You want to have like at least 2 different ways of doing it.
And I think the thinking.
Has anybody ever heard of the pH pH'd water technique? Never heard of this.
They have pH water here. It's pH to like 9 though.
That's what I'm saying. So
yeah, they have that here.
This machine, it pHs the water up to 9. I think that's alkaline.
Yeah,
it's either 9 or the other way. It might be 1. They pH the water and then just spray the plants with the water, and it fucking kills everything, which is stupid crazy. I didn't like this.
When your leaves start turning or something. When your leaves
I don't know if they were using it for preventative. This is when I first started doing research on growing. I found on YouTube. Yeah, green year. Yo,
I guess you have to just do it like once or something. But I mean, if you're doing that day in, to me, my first thought is your leaves are still taking in stuff no matter what. If you're spraying, not pH 9 water on there, it's definitely pH 9 to me. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
I went to the 11s get together, and this was given to us.
Himself a Clizone.
Yeah, and we don't normally take in clones either.
Yeah.
This one's been in isolation. It's from Sugar Ship Genetics, and I don't know if you guys have ever gotten a clone that's tagged. This is special to
Never
us.
gotten a clone before, so.
They came up and said, Mo and Chris, here you guys go. Something. So it's been in isolation, sitting in the room away from everything else. No signs of anything. We're going to plant it.
What's the strain on it? What is it?
This one is Black Lavender number 8 out of their lavender.
Ooh,
nice.
That sounds
and
catchy.
They've got a really nice collection, huge lavender collection, pretty good cross. We're going to run this in the Grow Box Junior with the Build a Soil 3.0.
Oh, nice.
Run it just like the living soil bed I just started, but we're not going to cover it with the straw. We're going to use the cover that it comes with.
Yeah, the little
zip. Go after it.
Yeah.
But it's one of those self-watering ones, which makes it really nice.
Yeah, you just pour it in there when it's dry.
But you got to isolate your clones if you bring in clones. You don't want to just bring it right into your garden.
You got to do it, man. Rue, I was just thinking about that. I was like, Rue, you've never went to a store and bought a clone, huh? You've never been able to do that?
I never have either. No.
I've never been to a dispensary.
I've only cloned myself. I've never taken a clone. Or...
damn it, guys. You see, this is some shit that I want everybody to be able to experience, because this is something that we over here are just doing on the daily. We get to do it like crazy. Why not y'all, man? That shit's fucking like... You need to experience the way these dispensaries are. Like, Rue, I'm telling you, man, if you ever come to Washington, you could always come over to my house. I'll take you to the dispensary. We'll fucking go to a dispensary and show you the way, brother. I will show you.
The only time, the first opportunity I had to do a dispensary, I was with a dude that just had a shit ton of weed. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have to go nowhere.
Right.
So I was like, hey, am I going to have to bring money for a dispensary, or do I need to try to fly with weed? He's like, oh, don't worry about that.
I would have been like, I just need to experience it. Like, so,
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I never did.
One of my favorite strains that I've grown. It was a creme brulee, and we went to a shady part of Denver, and it was a clone shop. It was in a strip mall in a shady part of Denver, and you went in, and they just had like these tables set up, and they just had a bunch of clones under lights, man, and they were like 2-3 for $50 or something like that. You got to choose them. All had roots. This one grew in like bouquets, so the flowers kind of looked a bunch together, and I haven't found anything like that again. But it was kind of shady picking up that clone. But
So when I just got back from California, like I said, right, I went to Weed, California. And in Weed, California, they had this dispensary that was called, I forgot the name of it. I bought a hat though that says I got weed from here. Anyways, they had that infused drinks. They had the fire pre-rolls. They had good flour. They had good edibles. They had clones, and a lounge that you can go smoke. Watch YouTube and shit.
That's what we need is lounges and shit where you can go and fucking hang out. Like they got bars and shit. Let people drive hammered from a bar. Why not let people go fucking smoke somewhere with like-minded individuals?
Exactly.
And you'd hope that the state that's been doing it the longest knows how to do it, and they figured out the laws, and everybody seems like, oh, it's bad, but it's good for us.
Yeah, it's good for us, man. And so Washington, I guess it's on the bill, this bill that's just about to pass, where we're gonna start doing lounges too.
Nice.
I hope it happens, man, because
it needs to happen. Like, you got to have a safe place to go. If you don't, some people can't do it at home. They got kids or whatever, or the people they live with don't approve. So you got to go to a lounge or somewhere instead of just, you can't be driving around smoking in the car. You're going to get pulled over and get arrested. You got somewhere to go.
That's a good law, right? So why not give me a place to go blaze? And so I said, like, I think about it all the time. Like, if they let alcohol, like, if you could do it for alcohol,
for sure.
And to do it for weed, anything that alcohol does should be able to do weed. Like, it blows my mind. But that was stupid cool.
Alcohol keeps down and stuck in the system. That's why they want to feed you alcohol more, because stuck.
I did have.
I'm sorry. What?
Right. I did have some genetics that were given to me that we wanted to put out there and share. If we could, the word giveaway. I hear.
Oh shit, son!
Oh shit! There it is. Here we go.
Yeah. And this is from their orange collection, and it's Time Cop, and it's regular. I think it's like 12 seeds in it.
Nice.
And how about Loco? Let's do that as the word.
There you go. Loco.
And we'll have a couple flaps in there. There's a couple Grove bags, the little small ones. Take them with you whenever you're sampling people's buds, so you got something to put in. And then one of the really nice ones that were given to us from the guys over at Grove Bags. Nice little setup there. So #Loco. We'll run that for a few minutes. And
And
winner
sorry,
of this.
Popping Seeds, I did not get that out today, so you're gonna have to wait a little.
Oh, dude, you're fired. I didn't get it out either, so he's gonna be mad. We love you,
Make
though,
sure
bud.
that
Yeah,
the
thank you.
winner emails the show, okay, at seedtheharvestpodcast@gmail.com. Don't forget,
That's right.
claim your prize.
That is
Yeah.
it.
Okay, should we check out one of our gardens while everybody
thing.
enters?
You want to? What you want to
You
do?
ready?
I've got one down here. We could
All
start
right.
that.
Yeah, but I can bring mine. Get my phone ready.
I really like the bud cups. They don't hold as much soil as the red cups, but whatever.
The solo cups.
Yeah, the solo cups. They're doing really well under the light. But
Very
we're gonna
nice.
Yeah, they're looking good, man.
What kind of light do you use?
I've got the HLG 350s. I've got 2 of them set up. They're running about a 3 right now. What happens is if you leave it too low, the light's too low, they stretch too much. And you want to get that leaf started.
They get too tall.
I've
gotta
never
do
used these.
the old fucking bud hugger trick with the loop. And
Yeah.
hold them up.
So they don't fall over.
Yep.
Oh man, I just do the mound. I do a little mound and then hold it up.
Yeah, keep it dirt up.
Yeah,
Piling and piling and piling.
yeah, just keep putting them all the way up to the stem.
I see both methods. You know what I'm saying? If I don't have the little wire next to me, I'll just start scooping.
Oh, here comes the 20 gallon. You said?
Hey,
Yeah, it's the 20 gallon.
20 gallon.
We planted it last Friday.
Hey yo.
Nice.
Okay, so you got a
cover crop coming in.
right?
Yeah, in less than a week. I mean, that's a week, man.
Dude, that shit comes up fast and it grows
Right.
fast too.
And got to chop it
Well, because
down
we're
and hide
making
it under the straw.
Yeah.
Huh?
We're making the most perfect environment for them. You know, these
Yes.
plants are loving this environment that we make for them.
hey, yeah,
Well,
and
Got mycelium. I see some mycelium. Look at that. Nice.
Beautiful.
you gotta be on the Seed Harvest channel to your comment to enter. It can't
Yes, sir.
get all
Sorry guys, I'm not
Yeah,
looking at the
it's
comment.
the hard
I'm over here
work.
looking at this beautiful fucking plant.
The mycelium, man, is if you didn't know
Yeah.
better, you think it's got something wrong with it, you know? But
Yeah, you're like, holy shit, what the fuck? But it's good.
Well, the first time I saw it, I thought it was mold, and so I
Right.
quickly, like threw everything out because I thought it was mold.
yeah,
Oh, dude.
this is the
What?
mesa, and you can see where I burnt it. It's popping back from that
Yeah,
heater
it's coming
problem.
back. No biggie.
Yeah. When we transplant the moon rocks, we're going to put that into the living soil bed. And Chris said that 4 weeks is going to be too long vegging that plant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said. And those are the
4
goopy
weeks
banana.
long?
He thinks so because that plant gets huge when it flowers.
Okay.
And that's the goopy banana from AQ.
Thank you, dude.
From L. Sent them along. Not too bad autos. Big old branching though, crazy.
Yeah,
Those are 4 foot
CC
stakes.
CC grew those out and said that they got really big.
And they're starting to fill out nicely. And
Nice.
Yeah.
Those are autos, right? The goopy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all of them, right?
Yeah.
yeah, they're all autos.
Those are all autos.
Yeah. So we've got some issues with a deficiency, and I went and picked some up, some potassium, and
Yeah.
hopefully that'll help bounce it back. And this is that one that took 45 days to start flowering, auto. Pain in the ass. And then, we killed the other one. So it's a full tent, man.
Yep.
10 plants in there, including the
Yeah.
little one.
Looking good.
So thanks for watching, guys. My
Yeah,
lights are off.
editing and
Loco.
everything.
That's the only reason why we don't do it live. My lights are off
Oh,
during the
Yeah,
show,
his
so-
lights are off at
Oh,
this
yeah,
time.
that's true. So I had a
Alright.
question. So now it's been a long time since I grew an autoflower out. Okay, it's been at least I think 3 years since I've grown
Oh,
an
wow.
auto. Now in this 3 years, I know the the market has just blown up because the
Yeah.
autoflowers that I seen 3 years ago, they were not growing that tall. They never grew that tall. You would just
Yeah.
get that one big cola, boom, huge fat cola, and it would stay small.
Stay real
you know?
small. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, but these autos that I'm seeing nowadays, like shit, man, they've been breeding the fuck out of them because they're
Yeah.
like,
Hold on, let me show my garden. Like, I got this Cajun crippler. It's huge. The Cajun crippler, it's an autoflower, dude. It gets huge. It's probably about 3 feet wide. It's in a 5-gallon bucket. The top of it's probably about like right here, about like 5 feet or so. So hold on. I'll bring my garden up.
And I've gotten 5-foot autoflowers out of a bucket system grow too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bottom.
Wild, dude. You see, so now the whole reason why I left autoflowers and stopped fucking with them was because the quality just wasn't there back then. 3 years ago, it was just they were small and the buds are fat and they looked beautiful. It's just the quality was not there. The terps weren't there.
Yeah.
Could have been me, could have been what I was doing too, but like the genetics, it just wasn't there. So now, like,
they've gotten a lot better since then, as far as I've been told, anyway. Because I mean, I'm relatively new, so I never grew an auto before 2 years ago.
Here's
from what I understand, like, they've gotten way better than they used to be.
Yeah. So
dude.
So this
there
is
you go.
autoflower.
That's an auto right there.
That's
Silly
an
Rabbit.
auto.
Silly Rabbit genetics. I can send you some Silly Rabbit, dude. You can try them out. I've got some.
Compared to me, and you see how big it is.
Wild.
Like I said, that thing is at least 3 feet tall, wide. And I said it's about like up to here, but at least 5 feet tall.
Now, do we know how that happened? How what did they cross it with? More sativa to get it taller, or more?
I don't know. I think this one is kind of sativa-y. That's my opinion. I don't know. You have to ask them. But yeah, it's even. What was the last one I had a Purple Punch OG Kush cross from James Loud, and it got really big. And their Hudson Creek Haze, it was, to me, that was real more of an indica, and it was also big. So I mean, I guess it's just genetics. I don't know if it's really necessarily like, I guess, indica sativa. I guess they breed it that way.
But Rue, you also grow in hydro, bro. So I mean, they're gonna get big.
That's true.
That's what you didn't say. You left something out.
Look at these roots, Loco. Look at these.
Okay. That's
monsters.
Okay, and they're beautiful.
That's the Frosted Biscotti. That's Cajun Crippler. This is the Milk Bubbles, Chris. I put it back into the 18.6.
Oh,
dude,
yes.
It's been in here like maybe, I don't know, like a week roughly. Dude, I'm sold, man. I am sold on that system. Every photo period from now on is
Rue's on Team Chris.
I'm gonna do it.
What are we talking about?
It is just, I can
What are we
already
talking
see
about?
the difference.
We the last 10 days of flower, he switched it back to 18.6 light.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And that's been an argument among us, you know. So
this is a Jackal. This is the Black Gelato.
Mm-hmm.
Black Gelato. These two are the ones we're growing.
The Gary's Moon Rocks.
Gary Moon Rocks right there, and then that is a Ronald Ray gun from
Dead by Dawn.
Dead by Dawn right there.
Creamy cream.
Yeah. And then over here, I got
that'll be the last time our seedlings look the same.
Yeah.
The Gator Push. Both of these are also Silly Rabbit. Or no, not both of them. I'm totally lying about that. This was Rhapsody. This is the James Loud Moscow Seed collab. So.
Oh, that's the Rhapsody, yeah.
Beautiful.
Root Ball City.
Wow. Look at the size of that.
I've been using where is that? Cutting Edge. I switched to them. And so, yeah, this one I've been I don't know, dude. It's been having a little deficiencies here and there on the leaves. But I don't know. It's at first all the leaves, like, well, not all of them, but some of them were just get that curling a little bit.
Yeah.
Every so often. And then now that the curling kind of went away a little bit, but then I don't know if it's coming through.
Wow.
Like you see it on that one.
Oh yeah, I see. He's getting some little spots on there.
One.
It looks like it's drying out or something.
Yeah.
Russet
still,
nights.
The roots look.
I mean,
That's
roots look good.
ridiculous.
I lift up the bucket. It smells good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not,
yeah, it doesn't look like they've got
or nothing.
shit going on in there.
That's a super stretchy plant, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's real stretchy.
I hope it
Yeah,
fills
look
out.
at that.
I'm excited about this one. This is
Gator puss?
a cross with the gator puss. This is the gator puss is a cross with the Cajun crippler, and I love that crippler. So I'm excited about that.
Cajun crippler
All right,
is
that's my
Greenyear's favorite as well, Rue.
So far.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's bring up the giveaway again, everybody. Hashtag Loco if you guys have missed that.
Loco. Vato Loco.
What's your style of growing, Loco?
I have what does he mean?
Soil. How do you
Soil.
grow?
Yeah, I'm in soil. I cook my soil for a couple months along with the organic nutrients. And then when veg, while I'm in veg, sometimes I'll just give them a little bit of synthetic nutrients. So kind of synganic is what the way I go.
Back and forth.
So I'll go, a little back and forth. So I'll give them a little bit of General Hydroponic Flora Nova series every once in a while in veg, just to get them a little perked up real quick, get them some nitrogen real quick. And then I'll start to make, during flower, I'll switch them to the Gaia Green nutrients, dry amendment nutrients, and I'll make brews. So I'll make a brew once a week and, have that brewing up for a couple of days. I do my brews for like 2 days. I feel the 2 days is pretty good. The third day is kind of pushing it because for anybody out there who's brewed organic before, it gets a little stinky. It gets, gets a little bit stinky and a little bit crazy. So be ready for that. Oh, here we go.
All right. This is the Gambit. And this is where my Gary's Moon Rocks are going to go inside of these. This is one. Got one here. This is a small one because I had 2 die, so I had to pop another one. You see all that? Well, it's kind of hard to see on this one, but you got a bunch of mycelium on the top there.
Yeah.
And then I got an accidental cover crop seed fell in there somehow. So he's got a friend. And then this is the first one.
Yeah, stretching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking good, though.
Yeah. And
the Moon Rock.
These are the Black Gelato Auto that I'm running with Rue. Look at this one. It's getting all curled up and weird. I always get the weirdos, man.
Yeah.
You're the bigger mine, too.
That happens when
and then,
you go in the tent. To the tent with all the mylar. It messes everything up.
Yeah.
And this is the strawberry milk and cookies and the 10-inch beaker bong. And then that is the Marathon OG in the 10-inch straight tube. They're very small, but they are frosty.
They've got structure to them. That's cool, man.
Yeah. All right.
Hey.
Now,
Maybe.
let's check out the big ladies. Oh no, where you going, buddy?
Uh-oh.
This is the Crop Culture Oopsie Daisy.
Man.
Look at that frost you can see on the back of that leaf there. Like, I love that. It's got some good structure to it. Look at it stacking up here.
Oh, beautiful.
What is
Absolutely beautiful.
This is the crop culture oopsie daisy.
Oh yeah.
So it's Paonia blue sky times blue slushy.
Right. And that was the accident, right?
Yeah, it was an accidental
Accidental
pollination.
Yeah.
And I think Macho is the only one that's run it to completion.
Hold on.
I think I don't know. You have
How
to
do you
Chris.
accidentally pollinate?
You'd have to ask Chris. I don't know. And then this one in the small pot is the James Loud Petrol Pop. And she has got
dude, that was looking good.
Yeah, I know, dude. I'm loving this one.
They're happy.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And then this one, I have my cauliflower along with another oopsie daisy that I put in there, a clone.
You've got a lot going on there, brother.
Yep. Yes, sir, Bob. That's how I roll, fool. I like to drive myself insane.
Yeah, you're still new. That's why.
Yep. And then this one is the one where I had the bug issue. So I threw this guy in here to see. So far, nothing. And then I had an AQ I had popped. So I tossed that in there to see how she does.
What kind of bug issues?
Same thing as so I took off. Well, I sprayed it a couple times with Zymes. Then I took off the top a couple inches and put fresh soil and then fresh
straw.
Then fresh amendments and cover crop. So I'm testing it out to see if I have the same issue. So I'm trying not to open it and leave it open very long.
I think I heard it using
Get out of there.
Oh, these are so nice. Dude, these ones are so dense, like you can't even squeeze the bud. It's just fucking thick.
Solid.
Thick with 2 C's, fool.
How long?
Right, guys,
how far along are those?
I'm sorry, what?
How far along are those?
I have to check my book. I don't know. I will let you know.
Week 5.
I've got it all written down. I just don't remember offhand. You know, I've got a lot going on.
Yeah.
I will be back just a second.
All right. If you guys missed it, you should be putting hashtag loco in the comment. Got 80 people in the chat. We've got this giveaway going on. It is for the Terp Lock Grove bags, a couple slaps, and the Time Cop from 11's Genetics.
11's Genetics.
Cool cats, Adam and Dave over there. We're going to have them on the show and talk to
them. Chad Westport, what's up, dude?
Yeah, man. What up, pimpin'? That's
Chad,
man. That's the homie for the WA, baby. Right here in Washington. You already know.
Oh, shit. Sock check, fool. Let's see your sock.
Oh, shit. I just got sock checked.
Oh, shit. There we go. That's right.
Sock check, fool.
All right. Just had to make sure.
Gotta make sure, man. You know, I was ready.
You sock check me. I want to sock check you.
I know. She was like, "You better be ready to get sock checked." I was like, "Oh,
she knew. That's good."
Looking out for you.
I saw 333 Grows in the chat. We have
I saw him for a second
we're getting ready. We're getting ready to get sent out along with Long John's package and the winner of tonight's drawing. Should we give it a couple more minutes? Probably not. We're running a little long.
All right.
You got 30 seconds.
You guys want to do? I'm down.
As long
down like Charlie Brown, baby.
That's right.
CC,
down like Charlie Brown.
The button.
Degenerate Fisherman. I have not seen that name. Shout out to you, my friend.
How you doing?
Make sure to email the show.
Me, I don't know about you.
Let's go ahead and run it.
Who we got?
Good luck, everybody.
Who we got? We've got one. Just for fun.
Just right for fun. Hey, congratulations.
Email the show, seed to harvest podcast at gmail.com, and let us know it's you and give us all your info. We will need a name.
And don't forget,
that we can put a name on it. We won't share it with anybody.
Don't forget, it's Potcast, not pod.
Yes, with a T. With a T.
With the T, okay? Because it'll autocorrect on you.
I know it autocorrects every time. Every time I throw an episode up there, it wants to autocorrect on me. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, so I had to right click and add to dictionary. Bah, there you go. So
see, I don't ever do that. I need to start doing that.
Add it to dictionary, baby.
Yeah.
People have a hard time when they were emailing it because it does autocorrect, and then they're like, "I sent it to you," and I'm like, "No, I didn't get it." So
I got one email from One-Eyed Cat Cannabis, and it said could not send, and then it said that the email was podcast, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And then the next day you said that he sent something. I'm like, "Oh, he must have put it in wrong the first time or some shit."
Yeah. Too many bong hits sometimes, but we got that worked out.
That's how it goes.
It happens.
Take care of some official business real quick. Make sure that you guys come out to the DGC Cup in June and see the Seed to Harvest people that can be there, and come chat with us about the podcast and about your grows.
Yeah.
And then we'll be there for Concentrate Day, day number 2. It's going to be a long weekend.
Nice.
Hold on. I think I might be there.
Yeah?
Right?
Yeah,
June,
7th, 8th, and 9th, I think.
Fuck yeah, right on.
Try to make it, guys. I'm gonna try to make it.
Hell yeah.
I'll be there.
And then Chris from Crop Culture has the tea brewing kit is live, so you can order it. He's starting to ship out on Monday, so you can go ahead and order that. I do believe you can use S2H Podcast on there, and it'll knock off $10. So
Yep.
hit it up, full. And I do believe he's still got 2 boxes left for the Gary's Moon Rock. So if you want to join us late and grow with us, feel free, go grab a box. I think it's $65, so not too bad.
Not too bad.
And then I do believe you get 2 packs of seeds. So
and
always
remember, you make a lot more with those seeds. That little seed can give you save you so much money.
I know.
Make you so much money. Like that
Grow
seed.
your own, baby. Grow your own.
Grow your own, baby. Grow your own. Will save you at least $600.
Chad Westport. You know Chad Westport's going to be there, DGC.
Hey.
He's a DGC OG.
Okay. Well, before we wrap up, Sly, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you? Tell us about the show real quick and lead us out.
Yeah. Everybody out there, you already know Sly K Loco right here. You can find me on Instagram. I got my YouTube page, which is it might be Smile Now Cry Lady Later 1300, but it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's your at.
Yes, I need to change that because I changed the other name on it to where now, like, if you put in Kind of Combos and Loco, it'll pop up. But it's Kind of Combos with Sly K Loco. So that's the podcast show that I have on YouTube. L's going to be putting the link down there. We'll also put the link to my affiliate page because I am an affiliate of Seedsman now. Bang, on that one. Make sure you get yourselves up. I think it's 35% right now, y'all.
Holy shit, nice.
Wow.
Damn.
Enough, man.
Get some genetics.
Y'all better go check it out. I'm telling you, for the reals. Good genetics. There's a lot of people been growing the papaya Skittles, which I think pitches for 20, and you guys mentioned somebody else.
I think McCannabis Luke was running it too,
Yeah.
Luke just grew it. Luke, I had him on Combos too. He's great dude. Love that guy.
We met him in middle school days, and he is such a sweetheart. Luke, oh my god, he's
those guys are
a great dude.
He's like one of those people that you just meet in real life. He's just cool, dude. You know, so
dude, so cool. Him and Matt, they're just fucking down to earth, super nice dudes. Super.
It's almost like hanging out with ZZ Top, though. They got a better beer going on. Yeah, for sure. But it's good times. Okay.
Nice.
Well, it's been great.
So yeah, you guys can find me on there. I usually premiere my episode of Can of Combos on Mondays at 6 p.m. PST is when I usually get to it. Lately, I've been through a lot of stuff, guys. A lot of stuff's been going on, so I haven't been consistent with my episodes, but we're getting right back on that. Okay.
Yeah.
So make sure to check it on there. And because of L over here gave me the heads up to premiere it so that we could be in the chat, and all you guys can come to the chat and we'll just chat it up.
Yeah, you can hang out and bullshit and talk about the episode and shit, you know.
Might start doing fucking giveaways then too. You never know, man. Because I have some road bags myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could do some chat giveaways, all that, man. Get some more engagement with the people. For anybody out there, if you are a new grower and you're on Instagram, which is where I mostly find new people, and you're cool, show your face, or down to be on camera, and sometimes not. I can sometimes get you off onto camera. But yeah, I'll be hitting you up and I'll be sending a message to get you guys on Can of Combos. So we get the word out.
He makes you feel so comfortable. Like you got nothing to worry about. He's just so nice and easy to talk to that you don't feel uncomfortable at all. The initial uncomfortability is the build up to going on for your first time. I mean, this is my experience anyway. The build up to going on for the first time. Once I was on there, it was just like hanging out with a buddy. So
yep.
If you want to do it, man. Smoked Hitman, hit him up, dog. Trying to get that dude to show his face a lot more.
Hop on and let you ask all the questions, man.
I'll get you talking. I'll get you over. Right. And especially the cool thing is, guys, is that we're talking about this plant that we all love. And so it comes so easy to talk about this plant. We all have this passion, this spark for this one subject. And and there's so many variables of this subject. So, we can sit there and talk forever. And that's what we're doing.
Absolutely.
Getting the word out.
All right.
I think that's it. Make sure to go check out General Hydroponics, all those guys, everybody. You already know. Bye.
All right,
dude, I saw you on Untrained Astronaut put his movie out. I watched it yesterday. I saw you had a nice little part in it. I was like, hey, there's my boy. So
I was watching the show. I was waiting for my part. I didn't see it.
I saw you I was like, oh, there's my boy. Fuck yeah. So just had to let you know you were on there.
Hell yeah. Huge shout out to Untrained Astronaut. Love that guy. He was he was actually the first person that I saw at MJ BizCon. So I was like, I'm gonna go say what's up to him. And like you said, I got the nerves out of the way because I had those same nerves, man. I was sitting there and I was like, nervous, like, oh, should I go talk to these people? I've seen all these people on here, but like they're like superstars to me, at first. They're a little starstruck. And so I was like, fuck it, I'm going. I just walked right up to him and he was a cool guy. So anybody out there too, if you run into me, say what's up to me, man. Let me know where you know me from, and I'm more than happy to make you feel like one of the family.
Definitely hit us up for the DGC Cup, man. We're out here and we'll be there for all 3 days. So get in touch for sure.
You know what, buddies? I'm gonna try, man. My heart is I'm planning on it right now. I'm starting to get everything going, so we can get there.
Nice.
But thanks for having me on, guys.
All right. Until next time, everybody. Stay lifted, my friends.
Have a good night.
Stay high, stay dry.
Oh, smoke weed, baby.
You got it.